Good morning, honorable juries, respected guests, and fellow participants. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Catherine Clara Mina, a student of Public Vocational School for Surabaya. It is an honor to stand before you today to deliver my speech entitled Bridging Inequality in Education for Goal in Indonesia 2045. Imagine a child in a remote village with big dreams but limited access to quality education. Now, imagine another child in a big city with modern classrooms, advanced technology, and endless opportunities. Both have the same potential, yet they do not have the same change to succeed. This gap is not just an educational issue. It is a challenge which will determine the future of our nation. If we truly want to achieve Golden Indonesia 2045, we must ensure that every child, regardless of where they are from or their economic background, has equal access to quality education. Today, I am honored to share my thoughts on the topic Bridging Inequality in Education for Golden Indonesia 2045. Ladies and gentlemen, we often hear the saying, education is the key to success. But let me ask you, how can education be the key to success if millions of Indonesian children never get the chance to go to school? Indonesia dreams of achieving Golden Indonesia 2045, a vision of becoming a developed and prosperous nation. To make that happen, Indonesia needs a generation of well-educated and skilled people. But how can we build a strong generation if millions of children are still left behind? According to Central Bureau of Statistics, or BPS, more than 1.2 million Indonesian children aged 7 to 18 were out of school in 2023. They are not just statistics. They are real children with dreams, talents, and hopes, just like ours. If we truly want to achieve Golden Indonesia 2045, we cannot leave them behind. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that every child deserves the chance to get a good quality education. The first step is making education accessible to everyone. The government has introduced programs such as Program Indonesia Pintar or PIP to help students from low-income families. Even so, many children still leave school because they cannot afford transportation, school supplies, or because they have to help their family earn a living. Education plays a big role in our lives and in the future of our country. Education should be a right, not a privilege. Without equal access to education, the dream of Golden Indonesia 2045 will be difficult to achieve. However, bringing children back to school is not enough. We must ensure that every child receives a good quality education wherever they are. I have studied in both a private school and a public school, and that experience has helped me realize that education is not the same everywhere. Some schools have better facilities and more opportunities, while others do their best with limited resources. Yet, in every school, I met students who were just smart, hardworking, and full of dreams for their futures. This made me realize that every child has potential. The difference is in how far that potential can grow. A child's future should never depend on their family's financial condition or the school they attend. Just imagine, among those 1.2 million children, there could be a doctor who saves lives, an engineer who builds better cities, or even an entrepreneur who creates jobs, or the future president of Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, as Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Today, changing Indonesia starts with making sure every child has the opportunity to learn. Because Golden Indonesia 2045 is not built by only a few successful people. It is built when every child has the chance to learn, to dream, and to succeed. Thank you for your kind attention. May God bless us all.